There's nobody here but us chickens. What? What's the matter with you?
Well, nothing. There's nothing the matter with me, all right.
What did you do today, Sarge?
Me? I baked a lovely big cake.
Did you? Well, you like doing that sort of thing, don't you, Sarge? Yes, you do. You like dabbling in the culinary arts, don't you, Sarge?
Up to my elbows in flour I was. Here, I'll bring you in a slice tomorrow night if you like.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Sarge. I'd only throw it away. What about you, Ding Dong? What did you do today?
Look, I didn't do nothing, right? Just leave me alone. I didn't do nothing.
I was only asking.
Yeah, we don't want to read and stuff. Let's have a game of bingo.
Hey? I don't want to play bingo.
Well, darts then.
I don't feel like a game of darts.
I don't want to play darts either.
Well, I know, right. I know a good game, right. Let's turn off all the lights, right, and pretend it's dark, right? So it is really dark, and then we can pretend we're blind. and then, I know, right. I know. We can set fire to a newspaper. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
I don't want to play anything. What is the matter with you today?
There's nothing is the matter with me.
Good God, anybody think you raped a horse or something?
Yeah, I'm not. Bastard!
You didn't honestly think you could get away with a thing like that, did you, Mr. Bell? Hey, did you see yourself on the news, eh? Coming out of court with that blanket over your head? Honest to God, you had me and the wife in stitches, so you had.
And when they interviewed that bloke from the jockey club who said they ought to bring back the death penalty,
Yeah, he didn't half get carried away, didn't he? Dangling that noose in front of the camera.
Four-legged friend, here now.
Look, I do not want to talk about it.
Look, Ding Dong, we can hardly forget about this, can we? I mean, this is very important. What happens when Horse of the Year show is on the telly? You know, there'll always be reminders, Ding Dong.
That's right. And what happens when they do reruns of Black Beauty, eh?
Oh, look, I had some kind of breakdown or something. I don't know why I did it. Well, look, you know, there was a couple of months ago, you know, I was just going home across this field. I was taking a shortcut, you know, and I saw it, and
What? Love at first sight, was it?
Carter, I wouldn't continue making remarks like that if I was you. If you would continue to make remarks like that, I would be forced to jump up and down on your neck for a very long period of time.
How did they catch you, lad?
Well, you know, when I was doing it, you know, it was like these two old ladies came by on a nature ramble.
Oh, dear.
Well, I tried to distract them, honest. I said, look, there's a cabbage white butterfly.
You got away with a fine and a suspended sentence, though,
Yeah, they want me to see a psychiatrist, though. They want to find out why I did it.
A psychiatrist? Oh, you lucky sod. Oh, I've always wanted a go at being analysed.
If you ask me, these trick cyclists enjoy upsetting people. Asking probing questions, messing about inside their heads. They'll probably turn them into a gibbering idiot. Still, don't let me put you off, lad.
Look, he'll be here in half an hour.
Here? What? Why is he coming here?
Well, they say, look, that they want to analyse me in a work environment. Look, when he's asking questions, you make yourself scarce, won't you? You won't hang around.
Now, we're not completely without feelings.
Ding Dong, you don't half come out with some good... Do you honestly think that we are going to sit here and watch you go through the emotional turmoil of being analysed? I mean, please, grant us some sensitivity.
Look, I don't know, I really don't know.
But there must have been some reason why you carried on wetting the bed to such an advanced age.
Look, I thought you said you weren't going to be here.
I lied.
Have I missed anything?
He's still going on about when he used to wet himself.
Oh!
If we may continue.
I'd really like you to try and tell me why you carried on wetting the bed to the age of 25.
I've got a big bladder, haven't I?
Have you ever masturbated on the upper deck of a number 7 bus?
What number?
7.
7. Oh, no, I've not done that, no.
That's not what you told me,
You shut your face, you Carter. Tell him, Mr. Benson.
Mr. Bell, do you have many friends?
Some, you know. I used to nod to this bloke when I was out walking the dog, you know. I haven't seen him for a couple of years, though.
Do you have many friends at school? Why was that?
What's he saying? I can't hear it.
Me ears! I used to have trouble with me ears. We used to run. Oh, none of the other kids wanted to sit next to me at school, though.
I'm not surprised.
Now, if we may turn to your more recent trouble...
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I've had enough.
No, I'm afraid you must, Mr. Bell. You see, one of the conditions of the court is that you submit to psychoanalysis. Now, if you refuse to cooperate with me, you'll be in breach of that order, and you could face possible imprisonment.
All right, well, can I just use one-word answers, then?
Now, if it makes it easier for you, yes. Did you feel an overpowering sexual attraction to the horse?
Sausage.
Oh,
He said, didn't he?
Well, there's nothing for it. I'm going to have to hypnotise you.
Oh, no. Look, you're not going to it.
You're tired, very tired, sleepy, very sleepy. You're asleep.
I say, that was quick.
Well, it's only practice, you know. Actually, I entered for the All England Championships last year, came second.
Really?
wow, that's amazing. Is he hypnotised then?
Mr. Bell, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, this is great. Get him to do a striptease or sing something.
That's a very insensitive remark, if I
sorry,
may say
yeah.
so. This is not some floor show, not a cheap trick. The point of hypnosis is to help me ascertain the state of Mr. Bell's mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Benson. I was just checking to see if his ears weren't running.
Mr. Bell, we were talking about your friends.
No friends.
Do you have anybody to confide in?
Carter. Talk to Carter sometimes. Tell him about when I took the dog to the vet and me do it yourself and stuff.
Yes, the conversation's quite riveting at times.
Do you like Mr. Carter?
Noah. He's all right sometimes.
Do you think he's a handsome man?
Okay, not bad looking. Nice legs.
Attractive? Would you say he's attractive? Mr. Bell, I would like you to point to the photograph of Mr. Carter.
Here, what is all this?
Point to the photograph of Mr. Carter. Point to Mr. Carter.
Holy smoke.
Wake up.
Well, what happened then?
Well, Mr. Bell.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Yeah?
Wasn't me, I was just checking his ears.
What?
So, what's your diagnosis then?
Well, this is very interesting. You see, Mr. Bell,
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
he is suffering from a psychosexual illness. Now, when he committed the act with the horse, he was playing out a fantasy, sublimating a desire felt deep in his own psyche.
What are you talking about?
The horse was a substitute for Mr. Carter.
What? He thinks I'm a bloody horse?
No. So, Mr. Bell is...
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Mr. Bell is in love with...
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
It's not love. No, he just wants to have sex with him.
He what?
Well, you heard what he said. It's buried deep within my finger, you know.
Well, then I must be off.
No, off! What do you mean off? Off! You've got to cure him first.
Well, no, I'm afraid my brief was simply to discover why Mr. Bell...
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
why he acted the way he did. Now, of course, if you want a solution, it's not too difficult to find.
And what would that solution be, Mr. Benson?
Mr. Bell simply has to...
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
He simply has to act out his fantasy with Mr. Carter.
All right.
What? Have sex with me? No! Come on! Get off!
Come on, it'll only take 10 minutes. I'll be ever so quick.
No! Get off!
Come on, look, I just have to get it out of my system.
No! Well, find yourself another horse then!
I don't want another horse. I want you.
Oh, God.
Look, until I've done it, I won't be able to get back to normal, will I?
Normal? You've never been normal.
Come on now, Mr. Bell.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Look, perhaps it's this place. We should get out, go somewhere else. I could pack a picnic camper. We could go swimming.
No, I haven't got a swimsuit.
We don't need swimsuits. What need we of swimsuits? We could adorn ourselves with nuts and berries.
Bell!
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I could weave some ivy into your hair.
No, it wouldn't look nice in my hair.
I'm not talking about your hair up there.
Stop this! No, I'm not in the mood. I've got a headache. Come on! Sarge! Stop him! Stop him! Sarge, for God's sake! Sarge! Sarge, please! Dad! Dad! Dad!
How long have you had a secret desire for the Sarge to be your real father?
Holy smoke.
Headlights. Headlights coming towards me. Can't move. Trapped. Headlights coming towards me and bright, blinding headlights.
Well, I think we're about ready to start now, Mr. Carter. You're tired, very tired, sleepy, very sleepy, or asleep. There, he's gone.
Here, get him to take his trousers off.
Now, Mr. Bell.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Well, he'd have done it to me if he'd have thought of it.
I want you to tell me about your 9th birthday.
What do you want to know that for? I thought it was Mr. Bell.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Who needed to be cured?
But the fact that he has a secret desire for you to be his father might have a bearing on his case.
You mean that Mr. Bell is attracted to Mr. Carter because Mr. Carter wants me to be his father?
Absolutely. Now, we must follow the chain, find the root cause. If we can effect a cure there, then everybody else in the chain will be cured.
Right.
Tell me about your 9th birthday.
Birthday. Balloons. Cake.
And children. Were there lots of children?
No, children.
And presents?
No.
Don't, he's upset. Don't.
Please, Mr. Bell.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, sorry.
You mean you didn't get the presents you wanted?
No train set. Wanted train set. Went looking for train set. Upstairs. Mummy and Daddy's bedroom.
Her mummy and daddy? Were they doing something on the bed? Was Daddy hurting Mummy, making a moan? Did you leap onto Daddy's back, screaming, "Stop it, Daddy, stop it"? Did you, Mr. Carter, did you?
No. I want my train set. I just wanted a train set, that's all. And I went in the bathroom and Daddy there. Only not Daddy. Not look like Daddy. Daddy wear dress. Pink dress. And I said, it didn't, suit him. It's the wrong colour. And he said I should forget about it. And he offered me 2 and 6. And I said 5 shillings. And he said, OK. And then I forgot about it. Forgot. Oh, forgot.
All right.
Forgot about it. Forgot.
Oh, hang about.
Behave yourself, Mr. Bell.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Sit down.
Wake up!
What? Here? What is this? What happened? What's going on? What, eh? Did I come up with some dark secret locked deep within my subconscious then?
No.
So, your father used to wear a pink dress.
That's... My God, I forgot about that. This is your fault. If you hadn't raped that horse and found out you wanted to have sex with me, I'd have never realised that I wanted Sarge as a father figure because my dad wore a pink dress.
Mr. Carter.
Strangers in the night exchanging glances. What are you laughing at, Bill?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I'm not laughing at anything, Carter.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Well, so what is this problem? I mean, my dad wore a pink dress. What's that got to do with anything, you know? I mean, I'm all right. I'm normal, aren't I, Dad? Sarge?
Mr. Carter, don't
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Don't you see?
What?
You'll never be free till you confront your demons. Since that day when you first realised your father wore a dress, you've been seeking a replacement. A replacement which you found in the Sarge. Now, you've built the Sarge into some superhuman figure.
Oh, now, I wouldn't go that far.
Until you accept that the Sarge is not your real father. Until you relive the moment when you saw your father wearing a dress. You will never be able to live a normal life.
Yeah, but my dad's dead. I mean, who am I going to get to dress up as a woman?
Now, look, Mr. Carter.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Yes, Sarge, you're going to look lovely in a Jean Muir or a Jean-Paul Gaultier or, something black.
I am not wearing a dress.
Oh, come on, I'm not asking much. I mean, look what Belle wants me to do.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
You will wear that dress, won't you, Sarge?
Please, Mr. Carter.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
I knew all this psychiatry business would lead to no good. I mean, hypnotism, I ask you, it's so out of date.
Oh, really? What would you recommend, then?
Well, good God, man, isn't it obvious? We are dealing with people who are shy in their social behaviour. Given the bouts of anxiety and depression, classic examples of dysthymia.
No, I beg to differ. I see classic symptoms of hysteria, Mr. Bell and Mr. Carter.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Exchanging glances.
I suggest we conduct a series of controlled experiments to determine the socio-economic factors on their behavioural patterns. You see, the root of the problem, as I see it, Mr. Benson, is... What?
How long have you had this secret desire to be a psychiatrist?
I have never had a secret desire to be... Oh, yes, I have. I have. You're so right.
Holy smoke.
Another nice idea when planning your patio layout is a lichen-encrusted terracotta urn planted with tuberous begonias. Strategically placed tubs and troughs strike chords of vibrant colour, blending harmoniously with muted stonework.
Oh, for crying out loud, please, wake him up.
Placed against walls.
I have to know why he has a secret
Areas.
desire to be a
Positive
psychiatrist.
3 hours he's been going on about his blooming garden. He doesn't know. Wake him up.
All right, wake up.
Well,
Nothing, you just went on about your garden.
did I say anything about a key?
No, why? Is it important?
No, it's just that I lost it. I thought I might have said where I put it.
All right. One last try. Now, you're in a darkened room. A midget scampers through the skylight and says there's a man outside called Barry who wants to marry you. Now, what do?
I fry some kippers.
What's that remind you of?
France.
And what's that remind you of?
France.
And what's that remind you of?
A man riding a bicycle up the outside lane of a dual carriageway in France.
What's he got in his back pocket?
A limited edition engraving of the Pope kissing a stretch of tarmac.
And what's written on the sole of the Pope's right shoe?
I love Karen.
Textbook answer, he's completely sane.
Sane? Sane? Well, why does he want to be a psychiatrist then?
I don't know, he probably just does.
Well, I could have told you that.
So is that it then?
I'm afraid so, yes. You see, the Sarge...
Oh, Danny boy, the pipe.
He is the end of the chain.
So, does that mean that we're all right now?
Probably, yes.
But you said we could only be cured if one of us acted out our fantasy.
Did I? Ah.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet, have we?
No. So if the Sarge...
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes, the
If
pipes.
he analyses somebody, that means that we'll be all cured, right?
Yes, probably. So if you'll excuse me...
Who's it going to be, Mr. Carter?
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Well, I've already been done, haven't I, Bill?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. So have I, Sarge.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. So
So that leaves...
No, I can't. Please. Please, no.
Mr. Benson, how long have you had a morbid fear of being psychoanalyzed? You're tired, very tired. You're sleepy, very sleepy. You're very sleepy.
Oh, give it here, man. You're tired, very tired, sleepy, very sleepy, you're asleep.
Well, come on, get on with it, Sarge.
Oh, Daddy boy, the pipes are calling. Where's my manual? So what should I ask him, Mr. Bell?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Well, you're the one that wants to be the psychiatrist, Sarge.
Oh, Daddy boy, the pipes are calling. I know, but I don't know where to begin. I don't want to make a fool of myself, do I, Mr. Carter?
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Well, you got a point there, Sarge.
Oh, Daddy boy, the pipes are calling. I can't, I've lost my nerve.
Ah, is there anybody there?
There's nobody here but the chickens.
I never wanted to be a psychiatrist. Really?
He's psychoanalyzing himself, that's not fair.
So why did you pursue a career in it then? I don't know. Oh, come on, man, of course you do. Answer me. I was forced into it. Family tradition. My auntie was one. So it was never your ambition to be a psychiatrist. Not my real ambition, no. Ah, so what was your real ambition? I can't say. Come on! I always wanted to. I always wanted to.
Yes?
I always wanted to teach a chicken to play the mouth organ. I didn't say anything about wanting to teach a chicken to play the mouth organ, did I?
Yes.
Dear, I'm sorry. I tried to keep it a secret. I mentioned it once at a psychiatrist convention in Brighton, and they said I was mad.
Mad? They said you were mad.
Why, you think it's all right?
Well, we tried that once, didn't we?
Yeah, we didn't get very far,
Well,
though.
that's because we didn't persevere. I mean, look at when we tried to teach that goat to ride the bicycle, you know? Oh, yeah. Because it couldn't change gear properly, you know, we lost heart, didn't we?
But if it's all in the past now, it's too late now.
Look, where is that chicken?
Here. It's here.
There's the mouth organ, partly concealed by a layer of straw.
No, I couldn't, really.
No, you've got to. You're the end of the line. Someone's got to act out their fantasy.
But didn't he analyse me?
No, you analysed yourself, please, Mr. Benson.
How much is that doggy in the window? All right. I'll give it a go.
Yes!
Yeah. God, right.
Big man, eh?
You do it.
Oh.
Oh, yes!
We're all cured.
Yeah. Well, you don't still fancy me then, do you?
No! I hate you again. Oh, great.
And you don't think of me as a father figure then, no?
you're the same prat as usual, yeah. Good.
Well, I must be off.
Off? Where you going?
Well, she's not the only chicken in the world. And think of all the other species of birds. The barn owl, the upland goose, the snowy egret.
Snowy egret.
Why stop at the mouth organ? In 20 years' time, I could have a whole orchestra. A multitude of feathered creatures all playing a variety of instruments. Think of it, just think of it.
Just make sure you get a good woodwind section. That's the important bit, you know?
Well, goodbye, Sarge.
Oh, Daddy boy, the pipes are calling. Goodbye, Mr. Benson.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Goodbye, Mr. Benson.
How much is that doggy in the window? Goodbye, Mr. Carter.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Bow.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, and you, Mr. Benson.
How much is that doggy in the window? I will! All right, I'll give it you back in a minute.
Just imagine, you never thought that when you raped that horse, it was all because Mr. Benson
How much is that doggy in the window?
wanted to teach a chicken to play the mouth organ.
That's right, I didn't.
And people say psychiatry is a load of rubbish.
That certain night, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air, and like an echo far away, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm perfectly willing to swear that when you turned and smiled at me, a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square.